G'day guys, Forsaken here. Another replay. This time on my E75. I really love this tank. It's got definitely one of my favourites. Epic armour and a really decent gun. Not a sniping tank, not by any means. Not very accurate really over distance, but it's very much an up and in your face brawler. So anyway, I'm joined by Test Server 1. A fellow IHG clan member. Test is in his tier 9 Morphle Traeger TD. So yeah, we're on Mountain Pass as you can see, and we're looking forward to a good battle. Now, about a week ago I've merged my clan IHG with MSS, and you'll notice that King of Death from MSS is actually in this battle with us, and this is where I met him. And we had a bit of a chat after, and yeah, because I actually definitely needed to progress. MSS needed to progress a bit, so we've combined the clans to make a bigger clan. Anyway, more about that later. Yeah, so Test hangs back a bit. You can see some nice juicy targets around the middle there. I'm not too worried because I can see that we've got an I7 Foch 155 and T54E1 down in the valley floor there, just taking care of those tanks. So excuse me, not too worried. Overly worried about them, to be honest. Anyway, we come around to the bottom of the map here to basically hold the flank, possibly push forward if we can. But it turns out they've got a fair few tanks here, and pretty much all of the heavies, so, and tier 10s at that, a mixture of tier 10s, 9s and 8s. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. So yeah, anyway, Test pulls up a little bit to get some shots on these guys. He does have a much more dangerous gun than myself. As you saw, I'm firing premium ammo at the front of this E100 and couldn't pen him. So, probably should have fired at the light bar, but I didn't want to hang around for too long. Haven't taken any fire just yet. I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, I might just hang back here a little bit. I don't want to cop too much damage too soon. I've got a sneaky suspicion that at the time that, these guys are going to push forward. Anyway, Test falls back a little bit, as he should, as a TD. He can conceal himself quite well, and yeah. Anyway, the E100 starts to push around, and yeah, starts. I indicate to the E5 that he needs to fall back, but he doesn't seem to listen. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I think I'll tell him in a minute actually to fall back. He really is in the sort of the middle of it all, and he really needs to get out of there, to be honest. I mean, the E5 is a very, very tough tank. I've got one. I love it. But, yeah, it can't take punishment from all directions. There's no way. What a tank could, So there you go. I can just tell him there, fall back, but he doesn't, and he gets killed. So anyway, there's the 121, the I7, and Test behind me, Traeger, and yeah, we've still got pretty much all their tanks there, and they're going to start to push around very shortly. So what to do. So all we can do really is hold our ground, to be honest. Not a hell of a lot we can do. I try and put one into the turret room of the I7. It is a little bit of a weak spot, but no, it's just too tough, to be honest. I'm going to start bouncing them. I've taken a bounce off their E100, their Morphle Traeger, and their I7 at the moment, so it just goes to prove how tough the E75 really is. I mean, anyone that's grinding this way, you're not going to regret it. It's an epic tank. Anyway, our I7 takes out their E100, which is fantastic, because he's got a big gun, and he needed taking out. So yeah. So we fall back a little bit, and okay, really the I7 needs to be falling back as well, but anyway, he's pretty tough, so he can stand his ground, and I'm going to hide behind this piece of rock. I actually bounced off the I-7 again off the front of his angled armour. So, you know, I was firing flat onto him almost, and still my premium ammo bounced. So, you know, what can you say? That's how tough the I-7 is. And I do know, you know, I've got an I-7 as well, I do know where to shoot it. Bounce again. And he bounces off me, so I'm doing pretty well at the moment. I haven't taken any damage yet. And yeah, I've had 3 tier 10s, well 2 tier 10s, fire 3 shots on tier 9. Tank destroyer with a very nasty gun. Anyway, the AMX comes around and I'm thinking, what are you doing, brother? So I put a shell into him because, you know, I've got to take him out. He's too dangerous to leave alive. Unfortunately our I-7 gets taken out, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, the Foch 155 pulls up to help. Don't know if he actually does anything. Yeah, puts a bit of damage into that. I think it's a Tiger 2. And yeah, it's a Tiger 2. And yeah, anyway, I'm thinking, yeah, the Tiger 2's a one shot, so I think we'll be having him pretty shortly. First penetrating shot I put into the I-7, and that's the first penetrating shot he puts into me. So what the hell, WG? You know, I mean, hello, it's not tit for tat here. Anyway, the Foch turns to face the AMX 5100 because yeah, he thinks he's going to surprise butt sexless, but yeah, think again. Really think again, because our SPG is onto it and he takes him out, and that's King. He's the executive officer of the newly merged clans. It's called NERD, National Emergency Retaliation Division, so yeah, we called it NERD. Anyway, back to that. I put another one into the I-7, he puts another one into me, we both bounce. I'm running out of premium. Their bat chat hits me. Damage. So does the waffle train again. Anyway, I'm trying to protect the 121, but he gets done. So that's enough of the waffle Traeger. And yeah, it's me against these two now, so we'll see who's the best. So I take out the I-7 pretty damn quick. Unfortunately he does put 500 damage into me, but that's okay, I've still got 900 left. 965 I think it is. So anyway, I think this waffle Traeger thinks he's going to get me. So there's no way I'm going to let this guy get the better of me, so I have to put one into him whilst he's reloading. Anyway, I know that King, the SPG player, he's pretty keen to kill this guy. In a minute you'll see that he calls me a retard and tells me to learn to follow orders. Well, King, just a little message for you, mate. I can look after myself up against a tank like this. I don't need an SPG to be giving me orders. Not at any stage of the game. I can take this guy and there you go, and not lose any HP during the duel, so don't worry about me, mate, okay? And I'm not a retard, so yeah, a little bit more respect there, bro. Anyway, I've got 4 kills. King's got 2 at the moment, so, and it's just the 2 of us left, so not an easy battle. Test is saying to me go via the bridge, and I think, yeah, probably a good idea. There's no way I want to go down into the valley. So as myself, King of Death in the Bat Chat SPG and the M41 Bulldog. So I head towards the bridge and yeah, let's see what the go is. So at this stage of the game I'm thinking, yeah, this could go either way, you know. 3 tanks each. To be honest, they've definitely got the advantage. I mean, the M41 Bulldog, he has no hope in hell of killing anything except the SPG. absolutely no hope, and you can bet your life that they are back at the base at this stage. They will be protecting the SPG and defending the base. There's no two ways about it. So anyway, Tesla says, be careful going across the bridge, and he's quite right. They could be, the T-54 and the Walker Traker could be waiting to the left there. So I'm very, very carefully edge across. Getting ready to reverse back real quick if they're there, but they're not. So we drive across the bridge, heading towards their base. Yeah, now I'm out of premium ammo here, so yeah, shouldn't really need it against the tier 9. I only really fire premium at high tiers like the 10s, like I was earlier, because you have to, if you want to penetrate an IS-7 with an E75, unless you're firing at the rear of his tank or the side, you're just not going to pen him from the front, unless you can get a really easy shot on the underside of his pike front. But yeah, anyway, I come around the corner and I get spotted straight away, and the T-54 is firing premium. He's firing no grounds at me, and okay, that's fair enough. I can't complain. And he puts 2 into me. Now he penetrates me, easily through the front of the tank. Now, War Games, sort your shit out. I've just battled tier 10s and a very large tank destroyer bounced off the front of my tank the whole time. The T-54 just goes 2 shots into me, and then I bounce off the front of his. What the hell's going on? Anyway, no matter. Now the M41 Bulldog, he goes racing in. I did ask for help, but I didn't mean like that. I meant for him to let me to just rush in and get killed. So anyway, King suggests that we reverse back to the bridge, so it's a good idea. I'm not going to go around there, to be honest. That's not good. Anyway, King takes out their GW Tiger, which is a big one. It's 2 on 2 now. To be honest, they do have the advantage. They have the advantage of being able to TD and T-54. And to be honest, King is a great player. He's on 3 kills. Why is it 4? 3 kills so far. Yeah. He's at a disadvantage because he's not as mobile as a tank and doesn't have the armour, to be honest. So anyway, I come around the back here and I think, yeah, I'll stick around here and I'll side scrape off this corner. But to be honest, with the T-54 firing his premium ammo, to be honest, I'm not sure if this is going to do me any good. So anyway, I think, yeah, look, he's probably going to put one into my side or into my turret and probably kill me. I'm on 300 odd health, so 340 something health. So I think, yeah, let's go down into the valley floor and see what we can do. But unfortunately, I don't break enough, and yeah, you watch, I'll be tracking myself because yeah, I went down the corner of my tank. So now I'm down to 226. I think it's 226. Movie maker's a bit fuzzy, so I can't see the properties, but it's about 226. So not good. I am less than a one-shot kill for this guy. Anyway, if you look at the clock, we're really running out of time. So if we can just hold on now, this is where the T-54 should have shot me and he didn't. That was his big chance to win the battle, but he didn't. So yeah, I don't know why. He just backs off, and now he's backing off. He kills King, and it's a draw. less than 10 seconds on the clock. It's all over. Anyway, not a bad battle. Let's look at the after game results and see what the go. It was a shame it was a draw. You know, got a steel wall and a few other bits. First class, not bad. Damaged quite a few tanks there, you know. Did 3,349 damage, 4 kills. Yeah, not bad effort. I mean, our king got 3 kills. He did 2,700 damage. Did cost me 18 grand though, because I fired, you know, all my premium ammo. So I had to be honest. At tier 10s, you know, I've got to fire APC out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.